We love South.
Hello and welcome to a morning show here all about Raider clubs. If you are new to South Elementary, you might have been hearing a couple of things about Raider clubs, so let me tell you exactly what those things are. Raider clubs are a fun little club, something that you get to enjoy outside of the normal class. You get to do lots of different activities. Some are science, some are art, some are building, lots of really cool stuff, and I'm going to go through all of our clubs right now. So this week you'll be getting a chance to choose which club that you would like to go into on Friday. If that club is open, you get to go into it. If it's closed, you have to make another choice, pick something else. But I tell you what, all of the clubs are lots of fun. You will enjoy each and every one of them. So if you don't get your top choice, that's okay. We're going to have Raider clubs lots of times throughout the year. So if you have a very favorite club that you really want to get into and you couldn't this time, give it a try next time because you'll have another chance. Okay? So let's go through our Raider clubs all here, and I'll tell you which teacher is going to be working on each one of them and hopefully get you a little excited and make it a little easier for you to pick which club you want to go to. So starting off, I'll start with my club first. Maybe you've heard there's a game out there called Minecraft. If you have heard of that game or you'd like to check out that game, you could join my club. That's with Mr. Meyer, Minecraft Masters Club. You're going to be building, and what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be creating a city. And so each and every Raider club that we have will add to that city, and then at the very end of the year, we'll see what that city looks like with everybody's houses and different buildings that they've created inside the game there. So lots of building. It'll be on creative mode, so you'll be able to just build and make whatever it is that you want. So lots of fun there with the Minecraft Masters Club. Next up, we have Giant Board Games with Mrs. Leininger. If you like playing board games, you'll love playing giant board games. These are huge board games, as a matter of fact. We have Connect 4, Giant Jenga, and Giant Uno. And I say giant, I mean giant. They're big time stuff here. These things are going to be lots of fun, lots of cool stuff to use and play and work together. So check out the giant board games. Next up, we have the Junior PE games with Mr. Dorsey. Mr. Dorsey is going to be setting up an obstacle course, much like American Ninja Warrior or something like that. If you're familiar with that show, you'll be able to run through that obstacle course, maybe even to time you, maybe even have some prizes. Who knows? The craziness goes in Junior PE games with Mr. Dorsey. Next, we have the Three Little Pig House Challenge with Mrs. Moody. You've read the story. You've heard the tale. Now you get to put it in action yourself. Make some houses, much like the Three Little Pigs did, using some very cool and unusual building materials. So if you want to check that one out, that's the club for you. Next up, we have 3D bubble construction. I don't think that there are three more exciting words in the English dictionary. 3D bubble construction. It sounds like a ton of fun. You're going to be making some bubbles. You're going to be blowing them. You're going to be doing some other things with them. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out with Mrs. Hokema, 3D bubble construction. Next up, we have the Slime Makers Club. This is with Mrs. Ross. So you've probably even made some slime yourself. But in here, you're going to do some kind of themed stuff. So since it's close to October, well, it's not close, it is October. Since it's close to Halloween, you'll be making some Halloween-themed slime. So not only do you get to do some fun stuff in this club, but you get to take it home with you. So that's kind of cool. Cool stuff. And your parents will love it. Next is soap carving with Mrs. Brown. You hopefully use soap every single day. Now you get to carve with it. So you're going to be a sculptor. You're going to use some little cool carving tools. You're going to carve away, make a nice little sculpture out of soap. It's going to look cool. It's going to smell wonderful. I'll tell you what, this is the best club to go in after everyone's all finished because it smells just super great in there. Next is Angry Bird Building with Mrs. Guth. In this room, you're going to be playing Angry Birds, but not on a phone or an iPad. No. You're going to do this in real life, kids. You're going to do it in real life. You're going to be making some sculptures and putting those pigs on them, and you're going to be shooting some stuffed Angry Birds at them. So you're going to play that game, but not digitally. You're going to play it in real life. That sounds awesome. Next is Jelly Bean Towers with Miss Schluckabeer. Sounds delicious and challenging. How high can you go? How high can you build a jelly bean tower? I want to see it. I want to see how big somebody can build a jelly bean tower. I've never done that before. If I wasn't holding my own Raider Club, this one definitely might be the one I was in. Next up is Bead Art with Miss Wildy. Okay, and so you're going to be doing with this is you're going to be using some safety pins, and you're going to be using some beads, and you're going to be making some pictures with those beads, just like I have this example right here. What's really cool about this is that once you get finished, that thing can like hang on your backpack, it can hang on your jacket, look kind of cool. So it's pretty neat stuff. So not only is it creative, but you get to keep it too. So pretty cool. Next is the Building Masters Club with Mr. Raymond. You've had Fab Lab. You've seen all the cool stuff in there. Now add some extra challenges that Mr. Raymond will give you. Oh yeah, Building Masters Club with Mr. Raymond is going to be the place where you're going to be challenged to build some very cool stuff. Next up is Jumping Bugs with Mrs. Blue, but not real bugs. No. I'm going to give you a little hint down here at the bottom of that poster. Do you see this here in the picture here? There's 3 steps. You're going to be putting some mystery ingredients inside of a film canister, which you probably don't even know what a film canister is, so I'm not even going to that. You flip it over, and poof, it pops. Why? How? Oh, I'll leave that to Mrs. Blue to tell you all the secrets to the jumping bugs, but I can tell you it's going to be very exciting. Next is the Halloween art party with Miss Cole. Like I said earlier, Halloween's coming around the corner, so what better way than to make some Halloween art and do it in a party form. That's right. You're going to be making some pictures, kind of like the Muffalo Potato videos, if you've ever seen or watched those. And that's where you draw a picture and you follow directions, and it comes out to be this really cool masterpiece that you could never do on your own. This is going to be how this is going to be. So you're going to be making a very cool Frankenstein picture with Miss Cole in there. So if you're artsy, if you can draw well, even if you can't draw well, you just like doing it, join this club. This club is going to be some fun. Our last Raider Club that we have is Rainbow Paper with Mrs. Watchhorn. You can bet it's going to be big and beautiful and bright in this club, because look at those examples I have there. You're going to be making some rainbow paper using some sort of sorcery. I have no idea how it's going to work. You'll have to go to the club to find out. But lots of fun, very science thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have at it. So those are your choices that you have. You can pick any of those choices that you want as long as that club has not filled up. If the club has filled up, you'll have to make a second choice. So hopefully you've come up with maybe 2 or 3 clubs that you would like to join up on and possibly do on Friday, and hopefully you get that choice. And again, we are going to be doing Raider Clubs all year long, probably about at least 5-6 times maybe. So if you don't get your top choice this time, don't worry, don't fret. You'll get another chance coming up later on to hopefully get into that club. But I will tell you, all the clubs are cool. All the clubs are rocking, and you will have fun in each and every one of them. So your teacher will let you know how it is that you're going to be picking and when you're going to be picking. So good luck. Hopefully we'll see some of you in my club. And if I don't see you in my club, I hope you have a lot of fun in all the rest of the clubs. So with that, I'll say see you later. Have a great rest of the day and enjoy Raider Clubs on Friday.